I want to make a straight line stance. So I've just made the last Yamazuki. I'm going to make a straight line stance. So heel and heel is in line. Straight line stance, heel is in line. You understand? Try to make that rather than fidgeting in your stance. You can heel and heel, or balls and heel, and you don't do the balls small problem. Some people will teach step on heel, it's okay. But you straight line stance, but pick up the ball with your feet. Then what I would say is that you are using your hip to create this ude barai. Ude barai, block, and then hip rotation strike. Ude barai to block, and then hip rotation strike. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. This good. You understand? Yes. He's kicking Shudan and blocking, striking. He tries again because he's not surprised. And he blocks, striking. So I actively want my weight to be shifting that way. Like in this case, I actively on the strike, on the block, I want my weight to shift this way. On the strike, I want it to shift this way. So on the block, my weight shifts back as I make handling. And on the strike, as he's coming in, my weight shifts that way as I strike that way. Back, forward. Back, forward. Back, forward. And I use my stance to do that. What I say is like so this is my center of gravity, right? So I've just made this block. Then I'm gonna step, should I say, onto my center of gravity. I'm not going to go direct. I'm going to squeeze in and come round. Then this is a throwback from, this is like the ghost of Pasai. Because Pasai was from this point, and you were coming round and grabbing before you turn and come round and grab. This is the original pattern. So because of that, half step, squeeze in, block. Rotate. Half step, a little bit slide. Doesn't have to slide, but ultimately regular class where you start. So, let me just, can I stop there? Please stop. Just stop. Yeah. Make that. So, if okay, so this is where his attention is. Okay, then look at him. Okay, because his attention is there now. Okay, close your eyes. Okay. Okay, close your eyes. Think about this line. Think about this line. Think about this line. Think about this line. Okay, better, right? Okay, open your eyes. Look. Okay, think about this line. Look, think about this line. This is what it's trying to teach you. That there's a difference between your attention and your intention. Is not everyone, but it's so easy to have your intention where your attention is. But that's not always the way. Sometimes where our intention is different from where our attention is. My attention is here, but my intention is still here. Until I change. But like this sense of kind of still maintaining connection is important. So after this one, you've blocked. Your intention is here and attention is there. And you're maintaining this intention while your attention changes. And then, ha! Before you finish. Understand? Yes. Have that feeling in your cat. Yes. Okay? This, ha! Before you went this is the original. So like, yeah, as long as you come, it's this block now. Block. Once you have that tactile feeling, you know where it is, you can easily grab, even without looking, because you know where it is. That's why it's characterized by this, not touching, because you've blocked and grabbed. Now, Hankusho, Basasho, like if you grab. This is just basically IQ. Where you're touching and you're putting them into, which is called IQ in Aikido, which is this wrist lock. Okay? Kankusho can also do this, but sometimes Kankusho is this arm lock before you do this, or you know, like in this position, you can take the leg out, you can attack the groin, you can just do this again, you can do anything you want, but this is sometimes seen as an arm lock. Either way, 3 positions, 3 different applications. So don't just mix them up. Understand? But like basically, certainly Basai Dai, Basai Sho come from Pasai, and Pasai was just the same. It was just one movement, one application, which was the first one I did. But Pasai became Basai Dai, became Basai Sho. Never Kankusho. Understand? Also, here. Like, if you're pulling something up, if you're lifting something, then you'll get to a point where you want to lift it higher. When you want to lift it higher, you rotate. So, if you're lifting something above your head, at some point you rotate. So it's about rotating up this way. So it should be above your center line, like in front of your chest, palms down, knuckle to knuckle. This position before you make stop. Okay? Okay. So let's take this one, right? Then, okay, so this is round, right? No, just come up. Make sure this is round. And then once you hit that point, then it's almost fast, and then you finish off slow. Next one, only drop. You're gonna drop, everything's going down. Not up, don't think up. Down and cover. You're covering Chudan and you're covering Jodan. Both with your hand and your leg. So there's cover block before you synchronize your body this like you do. Get up and right, whole of your body. Finish. Not hand. Understand? Whole of your body. Cover. Okay. Next one. This is 1, 2, so make it 1, 2. There's in, then sun, going in, not out. Not in, then it's your leg and hip driving in. Driving in. Maybe like this, either way, it's fine. But it's your center line punch. This was originally Nagashike punch. Nagashike. Eventually more to this, mostly now with this, makes no difference. But this is the block, this is the punch. Don't treat this like a good umbrella. This is my center line. I'm punching to my center line each time. Understand? Yes. Hip and leg together. Good?
So you're punching like that way rather than downwards, right?
It's get up. Yeah. Like, if you think it's a block, you end up going up, in and forward. So it's your own get on height, groin height, which is forward. This way, not. Then, Oizuka, pa! That was the original pattern, right? So the Ayuki was really important. Now let's take Akizuki instead of Oizuka, the last one was still. Well, like, people just pay lip service. So like, I saw quite a lot of people. Yeah, come in, guys, come in. So, okay, don't push down. Okay. It's a world of difference. The structure that you make when you do this, and the structure that you make when you do this, is completely different. Now, of course, you also want to learn how to block your head. Like, just put your hand up, maybe you're missing your head. Whereas this, underneath, and cover, is covering your head. But more importantly, it's teaching you It's training you to connect this arm to your body through your pec. This doesn't. This is your crab. It's this muscle that you're training. Now eventually you can then engage it at any point. But Kihon is there for a reason. The course of the technique, the way that we do our technique is there for a reason. Do you understand? Yeah, so that's not good enough. It has to be correct. This IUK has to start in the correct position and follow the correct course. Otherwise, it's nothing. So say Christian attacks. I'm blocking and striking. That's all I'm doing, yeah? I'm like cage-like feeling, and strike. As soon as I make that contact, something I'm going to attack and strike. Other hand comes, I'm coming in before taking control. This way, right? 1, 2, 3. This is control, this is punch. So cage is coming up and then I'm striking. This is going in, then in or in. It's not whatever you want it to be. Where this is control, this is strike. Understand?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm reinforcing it in some way with my hand. I'm reinforcing the block with a strike. Do you understand? Yeah? No? So, anytime we make Morotuke, like this is the form, but this is a punch. This is a normal Uchuke, and this is a punch. So the application is this. The stylized version of it is this. Okay, so you're reinforcing the block, not like this, that will never work anyway. You're reinforcing it with a punch. It's like it's translated as an augmented block. Like augmented reality, reinforced reality, augmented block, reinforced block. But you can't reinforce that arm, you're reinforcing it with an attack. That's the meaning, in that sense. So I'm seeing a lot of people, when you're making this for Otsuke, no, from here, uppercut. Like, Christian comes in, oh! That'd be nice, yeah? That feeling. Donk! Not this feeling. Do you understand? So it doesn't have to be low, you have to kind of take a Popeye type thing, but have this come through your center. My very steps up to Yakuzu. Then, for some reason, over the years, it changed to this Maiden rotate land. Round. Maiden rotate land. So landing on the Gatsu, not on the Satsuka. So, that's all it is. Don't think, like, it's a bit weird, right? Kind of blocking after this Maiden without putting your foot down. Because originally that wasn't what it was. But what it is showing core strength control. Ability to rotate after this migraine. Okay?
Can you do the whole sequence from here?
Yeah. So what I want you to think about with this sequence is about height modulation and not modulating it at all. Keeping the same height. Having this efficiency of movement. So, from here, right? Like, basically, I've just done the kick, I've come to this point, and I'm maintaining this height. When I come back, I am maintaining that height. Maintaining that height right the way through the sequence. Same height. You understand? So from here, both hands out. Then you're compressing. Knees together, feet together, expanding. Also UK, Uchuke. This is using this hook of the hand. I'll show you slowly, yeah? You're dropping, you're not rolling, but you're dropping down and forward. So I'm going to stay on the, like, I wouldn't normally be this much across, but it's because I'm stopped that I have to be, right? But I'm more in the center, and then I'm going to continue moving to the center and drop forward. And then as I go forward, I'm going to go to the side, I'm going to push. I'm going to basically maintain my position with my hands at my feet. This contact with the floor I'm going to maintain. I'm going to shift to the side without putting my bum down. But it's kind of almost done. And then I'm going to kick more again. And then it's the return of the leg that I use to flip. And I come back to the opposite position. And you can see my contact with the floor that I'm going to use to push and kick. And it's the return of this leg that I use to shift back. That's the modern version, most athletic version. A little bit older, less athletic, is I'm on the same line, I'm just dropping down, I'm not going forward. I'm going to drop down and put my bum on the ground and kick. And then I'm going to use my hands to flip and kick. And then I'm going to use my hands to push and come to this position. It's much easier. What's that?
Us.
Straight down.
Huh?
Straight down.
Straight down with your bum on the ground. And with no contact to the floor. Then, original version. So that's the first one, most modern version. The Sport Karate WKF version. This one I've just done, Nakayama Sensei Karate. Nakayama Sensei did, that's how he taught it. Didn't teach it in this first way, he taught it in the second way. Third way is the oldest version, the original version. The original version is just dropping down, putting your hands down, kick, come up, this way. You should again. Like actually. So if I'm coming in and kicking here, and then I'm changing, and then kicking here before coming up. This would be kind of like the basic application of it. Like it's much better push this way. This kind of application where you're being pushed to the ground and you're just kicking. That would be the original. But this, like if someone's going to kick and you're kind of, kicking and hooking, this rotation, this is like the kata that we do is the application that we would. That's the application I do for the kata that we do. We're going to turn, okay, then we're going to jump and land. Understand? Okay, so try from here. Your turn, and as you're going to bring your knee up, we'll have your hand in a minute, but knee up, lift the ground, landing stance. And really your fingers together, pointing in, shoulders wide, pointing slightly in. That's the position you want to be. Heels off the ground, legs basically straight, knees not on the ground, legs straight-ish. Okay? Okay. Got that? Okay, one more time, sorry. Here. Always Joran Shuna. Don't cross. Because if you cross, first of all, it's not a good habit. You don't want to block your vision. You want to block Jordan, you want to block Shuna. So from your way, yeah. So it's your right leg moving, right hand dominant. Okay? Okay, let's try from your way. So moving to your right. Okay, too much more. Again, this is inefficient because you're blocking something that, is not necessary. You don't want to block above your head, only block Jordan. Only block Jordan, cover Jordan, that's all you need to do. Okay, one more. Do it. Okay, knee. Elbows together if you can elbows together. San. Thumbs in, fingers straight. Okay, she, go. Forward, yeah, don't crouch, forward. So if you made a good chuke, it's exactly the same position. Okay, she, hutch, Cool. 2, in, stop. Knees up. Jiggle. Go, six. Ha. Okay. Understand? Like, this seems strange, and so people start to tense up, and as soon as you start tensing up, it becomes even worse, yeah? Relax, lats lock down. If you may do 2K, if you may double do 2K, you can all do this. It's exactly the same position. It's nothing special. Understand? Other thing I'd say is, be very careful about the position you make with Kata Shito. It's a very specific position. Just like this is a very specific position. There's lots of very specific positions you have to make in Unsu. That's why you have to be super efficient to make sure you're doing it correctly. So don't have it this way, don't have it this way, don't have it this way. Stop, normal stop, and then you make it tate, stop. Nothing special. Understand?